once again, it's me, Katy Love. I'm back like I never left. I'm going to discuss about a movie called Countdown. It's both a horror and a thriller. Yes, both horror and thriller. That's the genre of the movie. The movie was acted by Elizabeth Lille and Jordan Calloway, even though I've never heard about the two of them. But the film is really, really nice. Let me tell you the story and the summary. Anyway, it's about a movie. I mean, it's the movie is about a radio personality, or like there was a party going on. Yeah, a party going on, and all of them decided to play a particular game that they should download the app called Countdown. The Countdown is an app, is a mobile app on the phone. It's going to let you know the day you're going to die. So all of them, they sat on the round table and they all decided to download the app. Some people said, oh, they are gonna, like, one person checked, oh, I'm gonna die in like 50 years time. Another person said 63 years time. Some 20 years time, different. But there was a particular girl that downloaded her app. She said, that she downloaded her app and she said she was going to die in 3 hours time. She was not happy. She was actually panicking, and she decided to leave the party. So her boyfriend, that is kind of drunk, you understand, said, okay, let me drop you home. Then the girl, I think the radio personality or something like that, the girl, that was even before the movie started. The girl said, don't worry, that she will that she will go home on her, that since like a house is just like 10 minutes like walk from the house or something like that. A few minutes walk from the house. I don't worry that he said, like, I'm not gonna kill you. Please don't believe that app. Just stop being superstitious. Though the guy was trying to tell her that, but she didn't listen. She just wanted to be on the safer side, because she saw that she has like less than 3 hours to die, on her phone. So she's really, really panicked. She said, don't worry that she won't follow him, that she'll just go back home. So anyway, as she was walking to the house, so I know they had a serious argument, and the guy said, okay, go to hell, you can go back home on your own. Then as she was going to the house, she was like scared, trying to be as safe as possible, So as she walked to the house and all that, she opened the door, the minutes were like reducing, the timetable, like the seconds were just like dropping lower and lower. Like she was getting worried, like, well, she felt she's safe, there is no danger, she didn't come home by car and all that. But eventually, when the phone eventually reached 000 seconds, a demonic thing just like swallowed her up the roof, and that was how her phone fell down. She died. She died when the phone was like on 0.000 she died. So that was like the beginning of the movie. So whereas I forgot to say this, the boyfriend already has he had like 3 days more. He had like 3 days more to die, whereas the girlfriend that died had like 3 hours, which she eventually died. So the boyfriend now went to the hospital and he had serious injuries. Then he met a nurse. He told the nurse that he's scared, that he has a feeling that he's gonna die in like less than 3 hours time. So how do you know? He said that they went for the party and they downloaded the app, and he showed her the app that, oh, like the minutes are counted. He said, don't worry, nothing will happen to you, you won't die, you are in the hospital, you are safe. He had these crutches and all that. He was just scared, he just had something. He said that he believed that he's likely going to die was that when he was driving, like the tree trunk like entered the car, like pierced the car, and if the girl had sat beside him in the car, that girl would have died. But she didn't die. Luckily, the girl did not follow her in the car, so she didn't die, because he was kind of drunk. She didn't die, but he later heard the news that she died in the house. At the time, the countdown app expired on her phone, so he had a feeling that as the girlfriend died, he has a feeling that he too is going to die. So he's very, very scared, and the nurse tried to assure him that don't worry, that die and all that. So all of them, as he kind of narrated the story, everybody was in the hospital. The doctors and nurses, auxiliary nurse, everybody, they decided to download the phone. The no the doctor, Jordan Calloway, the actor, I think he had 53 years more to die. Everybody, some people had 60 something years to die and all that. But the nurse that the boy was talking to, he saw that he has 3 hours more. She had she had 3 days more to die, and she was like, she didn't even take it serious. It's just like an app, just an ordinary app and all that. So she cannot take it serious. But somehow, when the boy was about to go for operation to try and like operate some kind of the injuries, because he escaped by whiskers, because the tree trunk, when he fell in the car, injured him, so which led him to go for surgery. But somehow he didn't go for the surgery. I don't know what happened. Maybe he wanted to run away. Maybe he felt he would die during the surgery. He now decided to escape through the back routes. And eventually, as he was going, he started seeing the ghost of the girlfriend was kind of haunting him, like in the back of the hospital, down towards the staircase. And that was how his phone kind of dropped. So to cut the long story short, that was how, he was seeing demonic things disturbing him, until eventually the thing was chasing him down the staircase, eventually until he died. And he died on 000 he died on the dots of 0. So eventually that was when the nurse now believed that yes, something is going on, that something mysterious is going on, that this thing is likely going to be true. So she tried to delete the app from her phone. The thing wasn't going through. Then the doctor was trying to harass her. She wasn't buying it, and the doctor kind of reported her. Then she was taken before the disciplinary committee, and she wasn't judged fairly, and she was kind of suspended, kind of suspended from the hospital. But that was not even on her mind. That was not what was seriously on her mind. Is that app, like having that she has now like less than 2 days more. So she went to a shop. To try and see if she can like eventually like destroy the phone, like get rid of the phone and buy another one. She bought another one. That app, even though she didn't download, that app mysteriously again appeared on her phone. So she was really, really mad. So she now saw another black guy, another actor, another guy also had the same circumstances like him. He also has a limited time to die. He also had like less than 2 or 3 days time to die. So both of them were like panicking and all that, trying to see how they can do it to get rid of the app, the countdown app from their phone. They were trying to read the username and the password. They now went to meet the Catholic priests. So I think with her sister. So the sister eventually also downloaded the app. So they were trying to get the app away. They were like the Catholic priest was chanting incantations on the phone. Yeah, it was chanting incantations so that the app, the demonic thing will not disturb them. But at times I don't know how it was. That part was kind of confusing anyway. So as they were trying to the demonic force was trying to like kill them, because the thing will kind of soon expire. So eventually it was trying to show them the ghosts of their past. They giving them memories, like the memories of the past to the black boy was kind of showing, and he wasn't concentrating anymore. That's how he got to the middle of the road, and the car knocked him down. So she escaped. She kind of escaped that this guy died. And when he died, when the car knocked him down, they found that he died on the spot, like when the phone was 0.000 seconds. That was when he died, exactly when that phone expired. So they were trying to beat the time. They were trying to beat the time. They're trying to find that a death must occur before that time expires. So eventually, the nurse found that somebody has to die in place of her, so that cause that she will not die. You understand? So somebody has to die in place of her. So probably she thought about the doctor, of the medical doctor that was disturbing, her, kind of. And so she tried luring the doctor, tried to lure him sexually. Then they were like downstairs, she was trying to get him killed. Then the doctor was smart enough to escape. He said, "Oh, so you're trying to kill me?" He said, "Well, even though you are trying to kill me, I will kill you before you kill me, and I'll report that it was sexual harassment stuff, and you eventually died from it." Anyway, the doctor kind of escaped. The doctor like escaped from the hospital. So, and it was so the sister, her younger sister, and herself was like, they were in serious dilemma because they had like few minutes more that they were going to die. So she started seeing horrific things, demonic things from the past. She saw her mother, because her mother is late. She saw her mother. Her mother was coming, the demon was coming in form of her mother, trying to trick her, just trying to trick her. But the nurse wasn't buying it at all. Then the nurse was trying to make herself a sacrificial lamb, that she rather die so her sister can live, so that her younger sister can beat the time. Since that doctor has escaped, she can die instead. So she had this injection and all that to try and inject to her, so that she will die before her time expires, because the time kept on clicking. It was clicking, it was getting to like 3 minutes more, 4 minutes more. So she was trying to escape, to try and kill herself before the time expired, so that her younger sister can live. So that was why the demon was trying to prevent that, so that she will die on the spot of the 00. So eventually, even though the mother was coming like a ghost and all that, trying to like prevent that death, so that she could like to prolong her death until that 0 second, she wasn't buying it. So she injected herself before the expiry dates of the countdown. So as she injected herself, younger sister was trying to like scream, that she injected herself, and that was how she kind of, the sister kind of died and all that. But I think the younger sister saw another injection elsewhere. She kind of saw another thing elsewhere, like it's an antidote. She saw another antidote and all that, to try and bring her sister back to life, because she felt her sister was already dead. So eventually, she was able to inject her. As she was able to inject her, that was how the sister and the nurse came back to life, and that was how the cause was. So the demon came, that was the form of the mother, transformed to the demon, and that was how the thing disappeared. So that was how they were able to override that countdown. That's evil, the cause, And the film was okay. I can give the film like 80%. I can score it between 70 and 80%, because I wish the movie had like a kind of a game, not just the movie app was kind of boring, just showing the dates alone of when you would die. There was no game to it, there was nothing moving, no app, nothing to play in it. It's just a time that will show you when you would die. I wish it had more. I wish there was more storyline more than just the dates and the year that we show. Then the doctor's role was kind of unnecessary, although he deserved punishment, but him, like, the doctor being told to the doctor that was supposed to have been killed, to me was just unnecessary. Actually, that doctor was arrested because he was found sexually harassing nurses and patients. So I thought the film is okay. I give it an 80%. And once again, the countdown app story wasn't dry, was just showing dates alone. I felt there would have been more story than just the dates alone of when you're going to die. So I hope you enjoyed my movie, and I advise people to watch it. It's not a waste of money. So take care of yourself. I'll be back again to tell you another story of another movie. Bye.